Hey there, this is Chef Jonathan Jernigan here in Cathedral Kitchen in Camden, New Jersey, along with my assistant chef, Anthony Aponte. Here at Cathedral Kitchen, we service about 2,500 people daily through our meals program and our dinner service. But we wanted to do more. We wanted to do a little more outreach to the community, okay? So we put together a series of videos that are nutritious, affordable, and delicious. My first dish that I'd like to show you guys is my sweet honey mustard chicken with roasted vegetables. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. First, you start out by grabbing yourself a whole chicken. We're gonna be breaking this down into 8 cuts. You will need 1 sweet potato. You will need 6 ounces of Brussels sprouts, a half of a small white onion. Of course, we're going to need some stone ground mustard as well as honey. We also need olive oil and 2 chopped sprigs of fresh thyme, a bit of salt, and my favorite ingredient in the whole spice arena, black pepper. You can find a link to a list of ingredients as well as instructions at the bottom of the page. Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes are very high in fiber and antioxidants, which means they have a great chance of reducing many types of diseases. All right, we're ready to rock y'all now. But before we start to rock, there's one thing we must do first. And what is that, my man?
Wash and rinse your hands, chef.
Yes, chef. We gotta wash our hands. First, we're gonna preheat our oven to 350 degrees, 400 degrees, depending on your oven. Next, we're gonna take a large mixing bowl, and I'm gonna start by adding my Brussels sprouts to the bowl. I love Brussels sprouts. And then we're gonna mix it up. You know, I like to practice my knife skills, so I like to use all different types of cuts with the sweet potatoes. Practice my knife skills. And then we're gonna mix this up. We're gonna add our ingredients. First, we're gonna use a little bit of stone ground mustard. Depending on your likings, some people like a little more. And my favorite natural sweetener, honey. A little honey on that. Some oil. And then, the last but not least, a little bit of fresh thyme. Put a little fresh thyme in here. And I like to just add a little pinch of pepper. I like pepper. And just a very little bit of salt, just to wake it up. We're gonna take this stuff. We're gonna toss it in the bowl lightly. Make sure it's mixed thoroughly. Oh my God, that looks amazing. Amazing. Chef John, you're doing it again. You're doing it again, Chef. I am now placing these ingredients, these vegetables, on a ungreased sheet pan because I've already coated the vegetables with oil. I don't want to make it too oily. I want to spread them out single layer. And then you always want to do your vegetables first, because my next step, I'm going to break the chicken down, and then I'm going to toss the chicken with those same ingredients. But I want to always do your ready-to-eat vegetables first before you do your raw protein. So now I'm going to take that, set that to the side. Now I'm going to show you how to break down your chicken to 8 cuts. If you never broke down a chicken before, I always like to keep the breast meat of the chicken back, the wings towards me, and I like to control it by the top part of the chicken. Right? I like to cut it straight down, open the bird up, and then I want to take this spine out. Now, if I was making stock or something, I would be saving this. But we're not making stock today, so now we want to turn this piece over, and I want to get my 4 cuts. This is what we're looking for. Once we got our 4 pieces, and you want to cut it into 8. There you go. So I'm going to take my leg, I'm going to break it down. Look at that. This guy's good. This chef is good. I don't know where they got this guy from, but he's pretty good. You know, we're going to take this wing off, take the other wing off, And there we have our 8 pieces. There we go. You want to always buy whole chickens because first of all, they're a lot less expensive. Plus, everybody likes a different part of the chicken. I find, you know, in a lot of families, some people like the breast, some people like the dark meat, you know, so it gives everybody their option, you know. The next step I want to do is I want to place all my chicken parts in the bowl, as so. Again, repeat the same recipe. Mustard, honey. Look at that, man. Whew, my God. Oil. Fresh thyme. A little bit of black pepper. Some salt. And then we're going to mix this stuff up. Make sure every piece is coated evenly. Now you place your pieces on the tray, like so. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This looks amazing. Oh man, that looks lovely. And then I want to just hit it with a little bit more fresh thyme, just to give it a little garnish on the top. A little more fresh thyme. And now we're going to bake this for about 15 minutes in the oven. Ooh, perfect. Right now we're checking the temperature of the chicken. We need it to be the minimum internal temperature of 165 or hotter. Our veggies are nice and crisp. Now all we got to do is plate. We get a little drizzle on here, a little balsamic drizzle. We always got to present. It's all about presentation. There you go. Boom. I'm going to take our breasts. A lovely dinner for two. Call a friend. Call a friend, Kate. Yes. Oh man, this is like bon appetit right here. And then we garnish with a little fresh thyme. And what would a meal be without some fresh parsley? Thanks for joining us. My name is Chef Jonathan.
Chef Aponte.
You can find out more about us at cathedralkitchen.org. We look forward to seeing you next month for our next recipe.